Hi everyone, it's Aaron Price here in downtown Marion, and I'm joined by another fellow Aaron Smith. He's the owner of the Little Nashville Cafe. It's a brand new place with their grand opening on Thursday here in downtown Marion, right on the square. Aaron, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you, Aaron?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic, and what else looks fantastic is this space. We'll show you a little bit more of it here in just a second, but first of all, just kind of tell me where the idea for the Little Nashville Cafe came from.
Well, so I grew up around here, but I spent a decade plus in and out of Nashville writing for publishing companies, writing for the Christian music industry and for the country music industry, and developed a lot of relationships, played a lot of the writers clubs like the Bluebird and the Listening Room, and that was always my favorite part of being down there, and the community of writers I was in. And I just always, when I knew it wasn't going to happen for me to make a whole career out of it, the desire never left, and I always thought it would be just a lot of fun to bring something like that here, because we're really so close to Nashville. It's not a tough drive for the folks that I knew, and so here we are. This is that dream come true.
Now, you have a little bit of background in music too, so kind of tell the people about that.
Grew up playing. My family traveled and sang. My dad was a band director, and that opened a lot of doors to play a lot. By the time I was 16 or 17, I probably played 1,500 times.
Oh, wow.
And there's no substitute for experience, and I was fortunate to have a lot of it at a young age.
Right. Now, when people walk in here to the Little Nashville Cafe, obviously one of the things they can expect, I would assume, is music, but also you have food. You're a cafe, so kind of tell us a little bit about the food side of things.
So we made a menu that I think is unique to the area. It's not crazy overpriced, but it's sandwich based and flatbreads and fits well with everything that we have going here. So are we a restaurant? No, but we have a kitchen and serve food. Are we a bar? No, but we have a bar and serve drinks. I like to think of us as a venue, and I like to think that when you combine it all, that we're not selling any one of those things. We're selling magic. We're selling an experience that you can't really get anywhere else.
And last of all, before you take us on a little tour of the building, tell us a little bit about the building itself. I know I came in here, it's been a while ago now, when you guys were first starting to renovate everything, and prime location, and just seeing everything kind of grow up around you. What does that mean to you?
Well, I was honestly very lucky to get it when I did, because it wasn't as prime of a location when I bought the building, but thanks to the investment of a lot of other people around the square in the city of Marion, it has become a place that that we all kind of dreamed it could be, but didn't know if we'd ever get there. And so to be a part of that, and the development down here and everything happening in downtown Marion, it's just exciting to have a front row seat to it.
And okay, well, what do you say we go ahead and take a tour of the building? Okay, so Aaron, tell us a little bit about where we are right now. I see lots of old records and guitar picks and everything.
Yeah, so many of the things in here are the result of a lot of people that aren't me. This place would not be what it is without a whole army of people. And so most of this I know what I'm good at. I'm good at the songwriting part. I'm not great on the visual arts at all. So great people around me, but we've got a few different areas here at the cafe. This is like a little lounge area because when artists perform here, the lights go out, the stage lights go on, and people listen to the artist perform. And so we've tried to create environments throughout the place where you can just relax and in a safe, low-key environment, enjoy a night out. And this is just one of those places where you can grab a drink, sit down, and listen to somebody play some songs.
Absolutely. Now, we were just up here at the beginning of the interview. This is your stage, correct?
Yep.
All right. Looks neat. And tell me a little bit about, you mentioned the artistry and everything that you guys have here. So kind of why is this unique compared to, you said it's kind of like the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville. So how would this be kind of unique in comparison to that?
Well, it's the focal point of the whole place. And that's one of the reasons that I say we're not a bar, we're not a restaurant, because when you come in, it's not just a place where somebody sometimes grabs a guitar and gets in a corner. It's an elevated stage with professional lighting, professional sound. We've tried to create an environment to where when you come in, you know what you're here for. And the other things support it, but this is where the proverbial magic will happen. A great example of things to look forward to, a famous songwriter in Nashville named Tony Arata, who wrote, among other Garth Brooks songs, he wrote The Dance.
Oh, yes.
And he's coming in September.
Oh, wow.
And he will perform The Dance on this stage. And I think one neat thing about this stage is going to be the things that people remember that happened on it. Some really just unique things that you wouldn't think you'd be able to do in downtown Marion.
That's really cool. I did not know about that. Let's go ahead and head on over to the bar area here. I know you have your new neon slash retro looking sign here. I love it. So kind of tell us a little bit about this area and what your vision is for it.
Again, James Mosman with James Arthur Design Company is responsible for a lot of the stuff that looks really good. You can see there's like in a different blue, a guitar painted that spans the length of this, but just a really neat way to make people, when they walk in the door, because it's the first thing you see, feel like you're maybe not in Southern Illinois, that you're in a different place, and sort of transform the atmosphere. And I think that goes a long way to make that happen immediately when you walk in.
And one thing I've noticed with this sign in particular is you can even see it from the outside when you're driving by.
I didn't realize until it went up last week that you'd be able to, but I was driving down the road a ways off, and you can see it through the glass.
It's one of the first things you notice, like you're driving all the way down Main Street. It's one of the first things I see. So, and just tell us a little bit about some of the events you guys have coming up here this week and next week.
So this week I'm playing on Friday night. Zola Road is playing on Saturday night. Every Sunday night is open mic night. So for folks who want to play on this stage, that is the best way to get known here, is to show up, bring a guitar, bring your best 1, 2, or 3 songs, and let's see what you got. In coming weeks, friends of mine from Nashville are coming up on next Friday night. Next month, we have our first big ticketed event, a group called the War Hippies that are opening for Travis Tritt right now. We'll be here, and we've got some other big things that we're going to roll out as time goes on.
And if people want to find out more information, where can they go to?
Facebook is the best place for us. We're pretty active there. We've got other social channels, but if you follow us there, you'll see events and you'll see things that happen as soon as we announce them.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Aaron. We're looking forward to seeing the success of this new building here in downtown Marion and all this new business has to offer. So
Perfect.
congratulations.
Thank you.